think I spend a lot of money on clothes and alcohol. And I'm scared. Clearly, I need to work on my spending habits. But yeah, welcome to a transparent view of everything that Zoe spends her money on. I'm shook. I think $1,600, $1,600, okay? So, the most shocking category, drum roll.
Do anything for the cash. Do anything for the cash.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is something that I've never done before. I am going to be making a financial video. I am going to analyze all of my spending from the past 4 months, divide it up into categories, organize it, and tell you guys what I spend the most money on and how I plan on cutting down. So this video is going to be pretty informational. It's going to be, if you're someone who's kind of nosy and you like to look into other people's like finances and lives, I do, then this video will hopefully be super interesting for you. Aside from that, the point of this video is to help you guys out. I am 23, I live in Montreal, I live by myself, I work full time, and I just want to give you a glimpse into, you know, what I spend on, what I struggle with, how I am planning to like improve. So I hope that this video will be helpful for you guys if you are trying to save more money, trying to manage your money better. It's a journey, it's a learning process. I am definitely in the beginning phases of this learning process. So hopefully, you know, this video might help you guys or be interesting and we can all like learn and figure it out together. Hello, quick intervention. If you're watching this video and you like it, please give it a thumbs up. It helps support my channel, helps other people find my videos, and would mean a lot to me. Also, hi Dad, I know you watch my videos and I really appreciate it. However, I don't know if you should watch this one. I don't want you to call me after and be like, Zoe, get it together, because that's what the point of this video is. So hopefully you're proud of me and don't judge me if you watch this. Thanks Dad, love you, bye. So if you're new to my channel, hello, my name is Zoe. I will give a little bit more about me at the beginning of this video, but hey, if you like this video, please subscribe. It would make me really happy. You can also follow me on Instagram for outfit pictures and just a glimpse into my life. I would love that. And cool, let's get into it. So what I'm going to do today is analyze all of my spending on my debit card and my credit card for the past 4 months. The reason I'm doing a period of 4 months is because 4 months ago is when I started working full-time. So this is the first time in my life that I've ever had a full-time income. And yeah, I've just feel like I've been poorly managing my money. I feel that I've been spending way too much. I feel that I have no idea where my money goes. And yeah, I am scared to find out where I've been spending my money, but I think that by filming this and doing this exercise, it will help me see like where my money goes, what am I wasting my money on, and I think it's gonna be a huge slap in the face. So maybe by you watching this video, you will get that slap in the face without like wasting your money like I did, or maybe you'll feel inspired to do the same exercise and see where you can also cut down. So I am by no means like a money expert, a financial advisor. I'm just a regular 23-year-old girl. And yeah, I hope you can relate. A little bit about me. I live in the city. I live in Montreal. So my rent is my biggest expense by far. I make, I'm not gonna say like how much I make. I work like in a corporate job. So I make a salary that is quite comfortable. However, one thing I've been experiencing is what is called lifestyle creep, which is where you make more money and you spend more money and your lifestyle kind of increases. Like for example, you start buying more designer like not designer, but I went from shopping at Forever 21 to shopping at Frank and Oak, for example. So shopping at more expensive places, eating at more expensive restaurants, having drinks with dinner, all of these kind of things that really, really add up. So these are the kind of things that I want to see on paper, and I want to be able to analyze and cut back on, because what's the point of making more money if you're just going to spend it all, right? Like maybe for some people that's it, but I have student loans, I have debt, and I want to save for I don't know what I want to save for, but I want to save for something. I want to have, you know, money in the bank. I don't want to be living paycheck to paycheck. So that's about it. That's a little bit about me. I suggest you figure out an intention before doing this exercise. My intention is to see where I can cut back. I suggest having an intention. I think it's going to help add more value to this exercise for you so you can really get the most out of it. Cool. So what are the steps in this exercise? Well, I am someone, I like to have physical things, like I like to have it out on paper. So I printed out all of my bank statements for the past 4 months. I spend money on my debit card and I spend money on my credit card. I don't know if that's the best strategy, like whatever, that's not the point of this video. So I printed out my monthly statements of each individual transaction. Now I know this is a lot of paper and the eco-friendly thing to do would be to have it online, but I really want to like highlight and cross it off and go line by line, not miss anything. Essentially, I'm going to be an accountant and I'm going to be auditing myself. So I recommend you print everything out. If you don't want to, it's fine, but I think just for the sake of this exercise, it's not something you're going to do every 4 months. Print out your statements. Then I'm going to be using my computer. I'm going to use Excel to track each item, and I'm going to categorize them. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open a tab within Excel. So within a spreadsheet, I'm going to open up a tab for each month. So then within each month, I'm going to make categories. So shopping, food, groceries, food as in eating out, leisure. So based off of what I see, I will determine what those categories are. I will share them with you guys at the end if you want to do this exercise, and I will bank everything. Then I'll use Excel to calculate the totals for each category, and then I'll be able to see. So let's say you're going to see, okay, I spend however much money on clothes, and that's like the big slap in the face. You're like, oh my God, I spend $1,000 a month on clothes. I'm exaggerating. Then you know that that's the category where you need to cut down. So it can be super overwhelming to say, well, I'm going to cut down on spending in general. So by cutting down and focusing on a certain category, I think that can be really, really helpful. So I'm going to go do this exercise. I will come back and report at the end on where I spend my most money. And hopefully I get a nice system done here on Excel that I can share with you guys. I can make it a public Google Drive so that you can use this template too if you like. So I'm scared. I'm really scared for what I'm gonna find, but let's go ahead and do this exercise and I'll be back. I'm really scared. I think I spend a lot of money on clothes and alcohol and I'm scared. All right, so I just did the exercise. You guys can see it's dark out now. I literally did not move from this seat except for to make tea. This took a while. I think it took me about 2 hours. The longest part was manually inputting everything. I will show you guys at the very end of the video how I did it, but now I want to talk about the results. So I'm quite shook. I'm quite disappointed in myself, but that's what the point of doing exercises like this is. So I'm trying not to be too hard on myself, but I am pretty surprised at the actual amount that I was spending, and now it kind of makes sense why I have no money in my savings account. So I am going to reveal to you guys the categories that I spend the most money in, and if you watch the tutorial, I kind of filmed my numbers, so I may as well just say I spent close to $10,000 in 4 months. I'm telling you guys this because I just want to be honest. It's not a flex, okay? Like, this is embarrassing. This is bad compared to like the amount that I make. I could have spent half of this amount and had the other half in savings. Like, this is crazy. This is a ton of money that I spent. Like, I'm shook. So don't be like me. Hopefully you watch this video and you learn your lesson. And it's like that lifestyle creep that I talked about at the beginning. That is what is causing this. So the most shocking category, drum roll, eating out. I thought that Uber and shopping were going to be my biggest vices, but eating out is my #1 thing that I spend my money on. I actually spend less than on clothes, but in terms of like value for what you're getting, right? Clothes you can keep and you can rewear. You guys see my videos, you know that I like love clothes. But eating out, guys, I spent over $1,600 on eating out in 4 months. $1,600, $1,600, okay? That includes dinners out, that includes coffee breaks, that includes alcohol. I categorize all of those as eating out. These are all things that can be avoided. You don't have to buy a coffee every week. You don't have to like buy a million shots at the bar. Like, I'm shook. I think part of this came from me thinking, well, I have money now, so money now, like a freaking rapper. I have a job now, so I can, you know, buy shots for people when we go out, and I can like have nicer dinners. But like at the end of the day, you really don't need those things. So part of it's social, and part of it is like, that's what you do with your friends, is go out to eat. But I definitely want to cut back on that category and work on that. The next one was clothes. I spent over $1,700 on clothes. I'm surprised, but not that surprised. I do shop a lot. However, this needs to get cut down. I'm not even worried because I know that it's a problem. So I know I'm going to just like stop shopping altogether. It's eating out that like concerns me more. The other category that I thought was going to be higher, but this is still really high, is Uber. I spent close to $500 in 4 months on Uber. I should be taking the metro. I should not be Ubering a lot of these times. It's me being lazy where I don't want to walk essentially, or take the metro like when it's cold, or it's me being late and then taking an Uber. So these are that's definitely a category that I can fix up. The next category that is really high was my home category. That includes things like shopping at Canadian Tire, shopping on Amazon. That is another category that I do want to cut back on. That's pretty high. Yeah, I spent over $1,000 on like the home category. I do now though feel that I am quite settled in my apartment, so I think that that category will go down on its own. And then there was close to $1,000 in miscellaneous shopping. So clearly I need to work on my spending habits. But yeah, welcome to a transparent view of everything that Zoe spends her money on. Yeah, hopefully I like don't get in trouble for this. I don't see, people are like really like don't like to talk about money on the internet, and I don't really understand why. Like, I don't know. Anyway, I'm a bit frazzled now, so that's that. I'm so glad I did this exercise. I feel like I have been slapped in the face by reality, but now I have a better understanding of really where I need to cut down and need to start making some rules and some lifestyle changes to better spend my money. Now I'm going to show you guys the method that I used to do this. I'm going to show you how I did it on Excel, so let's cut to that. Walk you guys through exactly how I did it, showing you on Excel. I used Google Sheets. I will try and link this sheet so that you guys have the formulas. It takes a while, but it's really worth it. So let me walk you through step by step what I did. Okay, so here's my computer monitor. Hopefully you can see. On the bottom, you can see I created a tab for each month, including the totals. September was half a month and January was half a month, just based off of the way my statements go. So it's a total of 4 months. Inside each tab, I made a list of every single transaction. That's what I went through using my statements here. I put the item, the amount, the method, so whether it was credit or debit, and the category. The colors came after, so first I really just like an accountant went in and entered every single item line by line, amount by amount. I did that for each month. Afterwards, what I did was I created this legend here. So home, shopping, Uber, eating out, clothes, and groceries. Yours might be different based off of what you spend your money on. You can see my totals here. This is for September, so this was only half a month. So I gave each category a color. Then I went in and gave each category here the matching color. You can use Control F. So you can use your keyboard here, do Control F to find, let's say, home. And then you have all the homes. It makes it way easier to highlight. Once you've highlighted the appropriate cell, you can go ahead and grab the numbers from the amount column. You'll use a sum formula. So you do sum, open your parenthesis, and then you can go in and you can find them easily because you know what color you're looking for. So you just click on the cell and into the parentheses, and it will create the formula for you here. You don't need to use your calculator. Excel or Google Sheets will do it all for you. Then do the same thing for each one. So go category by category, select each amount, and enter it into that sum formula. It will give you the total here in this table. Do that for every month. I recommend that you do first all of the manual input. It is the longest and most annoying part. So just sit down, put on a good playlist, and get that out of the way. Then go in and do your totals because it's more satisfying to look at them one by one. Once you've done your totals for each month, you want to go in and do your grand totals. What I did was at the end of every month, I did a total spending column. I did that for the end of every month. Then when you go into your grand totals tab, you have a line up here. Excel is really smart, so you can go in and pull from your different tabs. You do not need to manually calculate this. You'll do sum, open your parenthesis, then you can navigate back through your tabs and just click on those cells where you had your monthly total. It will give you your grand total right here. Then in your grand totals, you can do the exact same thing for your totals by category. That way you can really see which categories you're spending on and the amount per category. So again, you're just going to use that sum formula, flip through your tabs, click on the totals, and everything will be reflected for you here on the screen. So hopefully that was an okay explanation of what I did. You can use any method that you want. I just tried to use Excel to the best of my abilities to be the most efficient. If you're like an Excel wizard, I'm sure there's a faster way of doing this, but that's what I did and hopefully it works for you. Cool guys, so I need to go cry. That is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you can appreciate my honesty, and please don't leave any mean comments. I don't know. Anyway, I hope that maybe you can learn through me, learn through my mistakes, and let me know if you want more financial videos. I am definitely going to be implementing changes in my life in terms of budgeting, so if seeing stuff like that interests you, let me know and I can make more videos about finances and all that kind of stuff. So, wish you guys all the best. Thank you for watching and have an amazing day. Bye!